And in a hospital, you have all sorts of power that is unwritten, that is unsaid by virtue of the walls, by virtue they don't have clothes on, you have a uniform, I mean, all that kind of stuff. You have a whole power over them that you don't have down here. Here, you have to meet them where they're at, and you have to meet their needs as they see them. And I guess if you're in a helping profession, we should be here to serve them. And I think that somehow's got lost.
I'm an AIDS outreach worker with Street Health. I have a co-worker, and we do work in the hostels. We do informal workshops regularly in the hostels in the area, in the men's hostels and the women's hostels. We also do education in the drop-in centers in the area, and we do work on the street. Of course, when we do our education, we have to go where people hang out. So we are sort of working on their turf.
The street health model is not only applicable to people who have low incomes and people who are homeless. It could be used with many different populations. It's a good use of nursing time in that something like 80 to 90% of everything we see during clinics does not require physician-based care. So it really speaks to the fact that nurses' roles could be broadly expanded into other areas. The same model could conceivably work with middle-class, elderly people, for example. The potential is really quite endless.
We are localized to one area. We work east of Yonge and south of Bloor, although we'll see any clients that come to us out of area. But I think what we really want and what our message and our educational stuff is to get people to look at their communities and to see the needs within their communities. And there are community health centers, there are hospitals, there are doctors that live and work in communities. And all the homelessness doesn't exist down here, and we don't have to be the only ones who deal with homeless people.
I don't think there's a person around here that doesn't think that the greatest thing that happened to the drop-ins. Yes. I mean, sure, you get the sandwiches and the soup, so forth and so on, but they're even better. Because, you know, okay, a guy's walking the street and his feet get sore, so forth and so on. Come on here and relax, soak your feet, and they look after you. And they're just good. That's all I can say, really.
You know, I can only wonder sometimes for people who sit on the steps there in front of All Saints and look out at the cars going by at Dundas and must think that the world is just moving on without them and not even stopping to look at them as they pass, like to become, I think, sometimes and in some ways a non-person.
Street Health provides one model of effective healthcare delivery that is built upon a community's needs. 90% of Street Health's clients do not require physician-based care. The care we provide ranges from health education to daily dressing changes to distributing condoms to assisting clients to obtain their Ontario health cards. A large part of Street Health's work is helping clients to gain access to appropriate health care and advocating for the systemic changes necessary to make equal access a reality. Ontario spent $17 billion on health care during 91-92. Of this, 78% funds hospitals and doctors. Only 5.9% goes to community-based and preventative health care, even though the greatest determinants of health are social, economic, and environmental.